Hi guys, welcome to the Savvy Money Show with me, your host Sean. Sorry I didn't post last night, I had a bit of an accident. But anyway, we're here. I've had some questions about Fisker and Spaq and why it's dropping, and we're here to address that today. The first reason is the Spartan was supposed to close in the end of Q3. Now they've applied for an extension until first quarter of 2021. Now we know there's traditionally a run-up, not always, but a run-up when the merger happens. Now that means people have to keep their money in their account for even longer, their bag holding for longer, and people don't like that. Because if we look at the trends, there's a run-up on merger and then a dip after post-merger where people sell off to take profits. That's one reason. I heard people saying, well, he's a specialist in failure. He's failed, yes. But there's two ways to look at it. He could have learned from that failure, or what he's done in the past, you could say about his successes in design. So I wouldn't, and that about his past failures was already factored in by the fact it didn't rise as much as other shares pre letter of intent or pre-merger. Now there's also the fact that another Spaq has actually come out and said they're looking at two companies, either Lordstown Motors or Fisker. So there's still if they don't come to an agreement with Lordstown Motors, which means they have to come to an agreement with Workhorse on buying out their part of it, it means that they will put their attention back to Fisker, and they may end up gazumping Spaq for Fisker. Letter of intent is just a letter of intent. It doesn't seal it until it's merged. It's not sealed. Now this first quarter of 2021, the extension is a vote amongst shareholders. Now the other factor, and this is a huge one, is we heard this, Fisker plans to use Volkswagen's MEB platform to underpin its Ocean SUV. Now they're saying that it's built on Volkswagen's MEB platform. Apparently they did an SEC filing on Friday. They couldn't come to an agreement with Volkswagen, and that will no longer happen. As a result of that, they have to find another MEB platform to build on. Which means it's going to take even longer to come up, or they have to change the design. And when they've come out and told everyone this is going to be the design, this is how it's going to look, it's not going to look good considering his past. People are going to think he's not going to be able to deliver. Personally, I like the SUV. I like the fact he's going after the smaller margin, smaller price car. I think that him and Candy are playing it smart. I think he's put too much into the car to give himself enough profit, but I think he's going after market share by going after the people who can't afford an EV at their price point. And same as Candy with their 19,001, that after tax will come down to 12,000 after the tax credit. Now, with their more expensive one, you may as well wait for the Fisker. Now, because there's plenty of people who can't afford 40, 60, 70,000 on a new car. And the fact that they do the lease program, personally, I think there's two ways to look at that. It's going to cost them a lot of money in the maintenance, but they can overtake the whole leasing platform when it comes to EV cars. There's whole companies that have sprung up in the UK based on leasing electric vehicles. Now, so that can be a great move for them, but they have to start producing them before they start making all these plans. And in the past, he's made all these grand plans before and couldn't produce the end vehicle. I hope he does. But he seems to have a lot of problems and hurdles in his way. And anyway, if you've enjoyed any of today's content, don't forget to hit the like button. Helps with the YouTube algorithm. If you're in Spaq or thinking of going into Spaq, leave a comment in the box below. If you have any other info, leave a comment. If you agree or disagree, it really does help with the YouTube algorithm. If you haven't subscribed, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Become part of the 7 Money Show family. Don't charge for a Discord or any of that. You know, you get to ask me to look into any company you want, and we give each other updates on stocks and shares, so you don't have to wait for a video to come out. I was going to do one on Pinterest where you should buy now, but then of course I had my accident and it jumped. I did one on Pinterest a few weeks ago anyway, but so that's why subscribing and seeing some of the updates can help you get a foot up on just scrambling around. I do upload a lot, so you might want to hit the bell notification so you get notified when one gets uploaded. Although having me the other side of a video, I'd understand why you wouldn't. But anyway, I'll see you in the next video. Remember, stay safe, stay savvy, stay investing. Goodbye.